And it's not long past Halloween, and in keeping with the dark nights drawing in, an evening of dark songs is an event being held in the Portsmouth Square Tower. Joining us in the studio now to tell us all about it is the host of the event, Will Sutton. Hello, Will. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
And I understand you've got a bit of a song for us.
I have.
A bit of a preview of what we could expect to see.
That's right.
Take it away, I think.
Well, last week we had stories, and the singers were so good that we've given them a night of their own.
Great.
This is by a friend of mine, Philip Jays, and it's about our mutual friend, Jeff. Jeff, you are my friend, and you will be to the end. But Jeff, sometimes I find, Jeff, I have these thoughts inside my mind. Jeff, 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 when I think of your house, Jeff, that lovely cottage of a house, Jeff, and I know it's often been said in jest, but one blow to your head and it would be mine, Jeff, mine all of the time, Jeff. It would be so simple and life would be fine. Oh, but killing you, Jeff, and really what for? 2 floors and a roof, 4 walls and a door. Isn't our friendship worth so much more? Jeff, you are my friend, and you will be, maybe, to the end. But Jeff, 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 sometimes I find I have these feelings, Jeff, inside my mind. Jeff, Jeff, when I think of your car, Jeff, that 2-seater, 4-liter dream of a car, Jeff, and I think, oh, how quick it would be if you were run over by me. Then it would be mine, Jeff, mine all of the time, Jeff. It would be so simple and life would be fine. Oh, but killing you, Jeff, and really what for? A car I would love till the next one I saw. Isn't our friendship worth so much more? Jeff and Jeff, you are my friend, and you will be to the end. But Jeff, awake in my bed, Jeff, I hear these voices inside my head. Jeff, Jeff, when I think of your wife, Jeff, that smiling, beguiling blonde of a wife, Jeff, and I know, well, we'll all die one day, but if I could just show you the way, then she would be mine, Jeff, mine all of the time, Jeff. It would be so simple, oh, and life would be fine. Oh, but killing you, Jeff, and really what for? A smile and a kiss from a bleach-blonded bore. Isn't our friendship worth something more, Jeff? Yes, killing you, Jeff, and really what for? I'm round at your house most evenings, what's more, I've been in your car 10 times or more. And as for your wife, Jeff, well, say nothing more, Jeff. What are friends for, Jeff? Say nothing more, Jeff.
Wow. Yeah. That was amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, explain, what is the background to that song? Is that your song, or is that somebody else's song? Or...
No, there are several of my favourite songwriters and friends in the show, and that's by a guy called Philip Jays, who's just one of the best songwriters in the country. Tom Robinson of Six Music called him one of the best new songwriters he'd heard for years, and he's performed at the Edinburgh Festival and the London Fringe, and he's just a superb melancholic, vitriolic songwriter whose songs kind of bite and grab you and twist you.
Cool. So tell us a bit about the event then that's going on Saturday. Is this kind of thing we can expect to see there?
Yes, exactly. So Phil will be doing a set of half an hour. Briefly, the other three acts, there's Jamie West, who's a melodic, beautiful guitarist, wonderful songwriter. He has a song he did last weekend for us called Therapist, where he becomes very close to his therapist and then he can't let her go.
Oh, okay.
Ailish Phillips is a beautiful folk singer, but she's also doing a PhD on monster theory.
Wow,
I didn't even know there was a thing.
So you've got a wide variety of people there.
of acts, yeah.
Just hope it out. What is the purpose behind this event then? What's the concept? Where's it come from?
Well, it started with this Day of the Dead show that I've been doing for a few years, and we've published our first collection of stories. Then a friend, Dr. Carl Bell of the University of Portsmouth, was doing a project called Supernatural Cities, and we put them together, and it's turned into a whole festival, Dark Fest, which is running throughout November, and there's events almost every day, and there's about 20 events through November. There's a panel about the Dark Victorians next week. There's Genghis, a play at the New Theatre Royal on Saturday.
So is it linked to Halloween in any way, or is it just coincidence that it's this weekend?
No, it's certainly exploring the darker side of life. So Day of the Dead emerged from the Mexican Dia de los Muertos, but not just to be scary and spooky. Also, we had someone doing a story about the embalmed corpse of Ferdinand Marcos.
Oh, okay.
So it's quite a bizarre stretch, and they had a showing of Brazil, the dystopian 80s film, last night. So it's a range inspired by the darker side of life.
So what would you say to people then if they thought they were going to come along on Sunday? What could they expect to see?
They're going to see some of the best songwriting they've heard for years. They're just superb songwriters. The last act is called Radio KWG, and the lyricist is a performance poet, Jeff Allnut, the speech painter, and he's got this pithy way with words. It just brings you in and kind of spikes you on his poetry, and I love that.
So I understand you're hosting the event. So what's kind of... Is your role just to introduce the acts? Will you be singing on Sunday as well?
I'll be sneaking into the band a couple of times. So I'll be playing a couple of instruments with these musicians I've been admiring for years. So it's quite exciting for me to present them to Portsmouth and see how people like them.
Amazing. So just a reminder then for our viewers. So where is it? What can they expect to see? What time is it?
It's at the Square Tower this Sunday evening. That's the 6th of November. It starts at 6 p.m. and it'll run about 2 hours. And there's 4 acts. And I recommend them thoroughly.
Amazing. Well, thank you very much for coming in. I'm afraid that's all we've got time for from your lovely song. So we're just, thank you very much for coming in, Will. Thank you.
Thank you.